What is going on, guys? We have a fun video. Behind me we have a very cool car, and we are actually with Jonathan Whitaker. He has his 93 Cobra Coyote swap. I've showed this car a little bit on the channel at the track.
He did a 11.3 at 120.
Damn!
Not bad.
This car is just absolutely beautiful, and he is going to be T56 Magnum swapping this, which is really the trans that this should have had in it. So he is definitely finishing that off, and we need a trans for the Bullitt. So this car actually has a T45 in it. It is in good working order. The hardest thing when buying a used transmission is trying to find something that is not broken or you can trust the person. This one, super smooth. So I am excited to get this one out of here and into the Bullitt. And then this thing's gonna have a T56, so that's gonna be awesome. So I'll drop some clips in from the track, but if you just look at this beautiful thing, it does not stay outside. This is an outside lift, but it does not stay outside. You know, absolutely beautiful, built rear, fully caged, you know, front to rear. It is a Gen 2 Coyote swap. And of course it is a manual trans, which is why we're getting the trans out of it. You know, it's got a Team Z K member. It's fully caged all the way through. What are these lower bars called?
What's that?
What are the lower bars called?
The anti-roll bar?
These ones? Like, it's just part of the cage, right?
That's just what makes the 25.5 the 25.5, because it connects through the top and it wraps underneath the car. It wraps underneath, so that's just the 25.5 standard procedure, I guess. I don't build the cages, I just know that you say 25.5 and that's what they do.
Yeah, so absolutely beautiful. Of course, the old Coyote up there, but we are gonna pull the trans out of here and he's gonna get ready for his T56 swap. If you want to see more on this car, I will drop the link to Jonathan's channel. It'll be right up there or down in the description. But this is an absolutely beautiful car for sure. Before we get further in the video, I just want to remind you, every $5 you spend on the website gets you an entry to win the Turbo Bullitt. We're building this car as we go, and here is one major component that we are getting. So I'm very excited to have a good trans. You know, I know Jonathan. Actually, this is crazy. We bought the Bullitt from Jonathan Whitaker. So yeah. All, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, actually, I think it was just a memory on my Facebook channel. And you know, this is a beautiful car, but what else is a beautiful car is the Bullitt. And both of them were my car, so if you want to help Andrew, you should enter to win the competition. Is it competition, giveaway?
Giveaway, yeah. I mean, there's a good chance to win it, and it's a cool car.
I mean, it is a competition because you're competing against me to win it, because obviously I'm going to try and win my old car back.
That would be like some crazy. But yeah, I mean, the car is gonna be sweet, dude. The turbo kit, I just got the turbo kit in today, and
really?
I haven't even shown it on camera, but dude, the turbo is sweet. The kit looks a million times better than the old one, which
the old one was
it seen better days.
It was unique.
Yeah, so I am excited for that. So this is the trans right here, just a basic T45. You weren't given too much details on it, but it was like rebuilt at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it looks brand new. Like, this tag is clean. It doesn't leak anything. It never. The only reason there's a drip here is because I pulled the drive shaft out. But I mean, I've made probably a dozen or so passes on it at the track, and it's never grinded. It locked me out a second once, but
the clutch in is kind of slipping.
Yeah, the clutch would slip off of the line because I have a 28-inch by 12 rear radial.
Yeah,
I'm
radial
only making
car.
450 wheels, so it's hooking every bit, and you would smell it a little bit. It wouldn't slip under load, but I think that first to second with the clutch being glazed over, it would kind of occasionally it would lock me out, but it never grinded, and it probably one of the smoothest T45s I've ever had.
Yeah, who knows? It could be built. We don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like a T45 source transmission, but I don't know. It's getting a Magnum now, so
that's the way to go.
Pretty hyped.
Yeah, for this and for his future plans, it's definitely the way to go. for what we're trying to do with the Bullitt, which is make a 400 wheel horsepower reliable street car, this is going to be a perfect trans for it. Yeah. Hey John, what happened?
There's a couple of connectors up here that aren't even used.
John, did you have an oopsie?
So the BBK swap headers, what's your rating? 1 out of 10?
I'm gonna go 0 out of 10. Is that a possibility?
So we had to pull that side, and this side we wanted to pull it, but that one little bolt all the way up there was said nah, no thanks.
Yeah, I can't even think of a abbreviation for BBK that really fits it. Like, I was trying.
I don't know.
BBK stands for you suck.
So John just went for a nice bath and tranny fluid.
Yeah, it's a really good thing I had that plug in the tail housing so it didn't leak trans fluid everywhere. But here we are. I didn't realize it was the...
Shout out to LMR. You want to send John a new shirt, please?
Yeah. Maybe the drive shaft that I need.
Yeah, look, LMR, he's repping you. He's got the SVE.
I'm telling you, man. I didn't realize it was the Cobra's time of the month.
Alright, we got the trans loaded. John also gave me a stock Cobra harness and CCRM, which we might use for the Cobra to get the AC working. Alright guys, so I am excited to unbox the turbo kit for the Bullitt. I got all the boxes back here. I have to give a huge shout out to the guy who sold it to me. I think this is going to be a pretty awesome kit. So let's go ahead and start unboxing it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and unbox the turbo kit. First box, we have the VS Racing. Forget the actual specs. I'll put them up on screen. Oh, actually, it's right here. 7875 T4 1.25 AR Gen 2 Bullitt Turbo. I am excited about this. I actually opened this box up. Everything else is kind of going to be a surprise, but I think we're going to make some boost with this. I'm very, very excited to get this in the car. Turbo is like brand new. A little heavy. Just a little heavy. We got the oil feed and return adapters on there. So we're going to set the turbo off to the side and we're going to start tearing into these other two boxes, but there's a lot of goodies in here. This was actually packed pretty well, so it looks pretty good. Looks like we got some sort of crossover pipe. Just gonna set this all down. Blow-off valve. It is an on-3 blow-off valve. On-3. This is an on-3 kit, but with some upgrades, and you'll see that in just a second. Here's where the turbo sits, the T4 flange. We got a very nice tile wastegate. This is going to be really good for boost control because there's definitely some issues with sometimes the on-3 ones. You know, I'm not trying to talk bad about them. I think they make a good kit. But boost control is extremely important with a stock motor 2 valve, and I'm glad we have a tile. Because if you start pushing 12, 15, 20 pounds of boost on a stock 2 valve, you're going to send the rods to the moon with Elon. So we're going to go ahead and set this fine unit down. Oh, there goes the camera. All right, let's see what else we got. So he did tell me the manifolds were starting to show some age, but overall that's not really a big issue. You know, we got the manifolds right here. They look good. These are forward-facing manifolds too, so I'm very excited about that. We now have like a nice, legit manifold. So the old turbo kit we ran on this car was an on-3 Gen 1. They used stock 2 valve manifolds. So those manifolds had never been removed from that car, which is kind of funny. So let's go ahead and see what else we got. Another side manifold. Go ahead and lay that down there. Yeah, so far everything looks super good. I think we'll have to finish the downpipe. So I think the downpipe's just going straight down for now. We'll finish the downpipe to a bumper exit. So this is kind of like a starter downpipe. It's pretty common with some turbo stuff. So we will finish that downpipe to the bumper exit. Here's some cold side piping. More cold side piping. One more. Cold side. And we have a box here. Bunch of things in here. We got V-bands, very important. We got a bunch of couplers for all that cold side. We also have the MAF. We are going to the 5-pin 05 up slot style MAF. Let's see. Not really sure what this is. Let's see. Oh, this is just some hardware. Looks like the yeah, the hardware for the turbo. There's an AN feed there. We got a lot of different parts, a lot of organizing to do. V-band, V-band, couplers, a lot of different stuff. More V-band, more V-band. We do have a filter. I'm not the biggest fan of these. I prefer a turbo guard or a full filter. Well, this one is a K&N, so this one's not too bad. We also got all of these extra Wastegate Springs. This is going to be helpful trying to find the right amount of boost. We'll start with you know, one of these nice soft springs just to kind of get a baseline on boost. We do not want to run too much boost and kill that stock 2-valve bottom end. One of the reasons why we're going with a stock 2-valve bottom end is because the ease and simplicity of the setup. You can have a lot of fun with that setup and not a lot of issues if you just really just make sure the tune's good, make sure the boost control's good, and you can really enjoy the setup. And if you do eventually hurt a motor after a few years, you put another one in, nice and easy. We got a, looks like a brand new T4 gasket, oil feed. Yeah. We also have a boost controller, which is pretty cool. I don't think this car needs a boost controller, but my other car, the 07 GT500, again, that's another hint, but that car will need a boost controller. So I think I'll be using it on that car. But yeah, this looks like a nice boost controller. So I'm definitely excited to use that on the other car, for sure. We also have a oil filter relocation. So this goes where the oil filter is, moves it away, and yeah. Looks like we also have an on-3 vacuum block. So this helps us add some different boost references if needed. Then obviously that. So I'm assuming the oil return line is in one of these other boxes. So we'll set this off to the side now. There is more stuff in here. We got the pipe, the charge pipe, up to the throttle body. We're going to have to make some modifications to this because we do have a Bullitt manifold, but that shouldn't be too difficult to do. Coolant crossover. This is a really nice part that On3 added for the 2nd gen kit. This is so that you don't melt your radiator hose, so that is going to be really nice. I like that. We have the nice intercooler core. It says On3 on that side. So looks pretty good. It does appear that I might be missing some things, but we'll definitely go ahead and go through it. It's supposed to be complete. The guy said, hey, if I forgot anything, just let me know. So we're just gonna have to run through it and see what we need and what we don't, and it should be good.